There we go. Okay. Hold on a second. Actually, let me fix up a few things on my layout. Okay, there we go. Alright. Good morning. Yeah, today I'm going to be doing a... I wouldn't say a quick stream, but like definitely like a long stream, like maybe just for like lunch or something. But I think I might like play this until like maybe like 5 p.m. So yeah, basically 6 hours. Oh shoot! Actually, hold on a second. Let me open up my guide real quick for bracer points. Okay. So I also get a drink from my mini fridge too. Okay, let me just find my spot. Okay, threat letter case. Oh, okay, before investigating all the letters. Alright. Okay, so it looks like I have to like do this, I mean, it is short, so, you know. I would have to like do this, like, obviously Phantom Thief beat bullcrap. You just ate, I'm so full. Ah, yes, it's, not really a brand new day, but definitely a, but definitely like a new, a new section, so I got to like talk to everyone in the city again. They kind of got along poorly, but they when I heard that the queen was ill, I thought I'd fall over. You know the Imperial and Republican ambassadors? I've seen the pair in public before, but they both seem like they very much have their own idiosyncrasies. Oh, definitely. Actually, now that Zin's in my party, let's see here. What does he have? Okay, 5 earth. 5 earth each. So, let's see here. Okay, here we go. 5 earth and La Crest, support, defensive. Petrify Cloud, air, medium area. I think he already has that. Still, oh, definitely has that. Titanic Roar. I know he already has Titanic Roar, so. Ooh, Gaia Shield. That one looks pretty good. Okay, Atlas Hammer, attack. Geocatastrophe, attack. Now, I think Zin already has Petrified Cloud. Yeah, he does. Okay. Well, until I do find something for him, I'll just give him like some bonuses. Oh, I already have EP cut on him. Okay. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep action 1 on him, and we'll put attack 2 on him as well. For the time being. Those are just gonna be like temporary quartz to like put on him, so I can like yeah, basically like a stopgap. You know, go and take a nap. I wonder why eating makes me so sleepy. You and me both, sister. Actually, no. I don't want to go near the Gussie boy. All right. So that building is Liberal News Service then. Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Niall too. I wonder if Princess Claudia will make an appearance at the signing ceremony. I think it'd be far more visually pleasing than having Duke Dunon there, at the very least. I don't see Princess Claudia at many public events though. Funny you should say that, ma'am.
There's some nice men. Some nice men out there somewhere. Oh, they are good men. We simply aren't finding them.
Zayden's signing a for non-aggression pact between Queen Alicia. Queen Alicia has been promoting is approaching. As assistant liberal, I can certainly understand the ideal of behind the pact. Okay. Realize that I'm the one at fault. I could have taken a stand against my husband's okay. Alright, yeah. Your husband's a gambling addict. If it isn't the house husband. My wife and I went on a pilgrimage. Turns out she wanted to go shopping for all the latest trends in the region. Anyway, Archie suggested I put together a journal detailing my pilgrimage, so here I am. For all, yep, makes sense. Perhaps it's Cassie's influence, as shocking as that would be. The good sir's changed a bit. Maybe it's my imaginary, but he seems to be smile more than I'm accustomed to seeing. Met a girl in a white dress. Oh, God, the cathedral. I wish I could have played with her. Was it Ren? During the coup d'etat, General Morgan's granddaughter, yeah, no. Taking a little girl as a hostage, those intelligence division guys sure are a bunch of cowards. Those bastards! Fold your hands to your heart, over your heart. No, I don't want to pray, never! And the lightning strikes down and hits the kid in the face. Ah! Oh, wait, Father Kevin dispatched, okay. He's rather frivolous, for a holy man, giving me ample cause for concern. Perhaps many of the traveling priests are like him. Okay, Father Kevin dispatched from the high seat is quite... okay. We walk up here and the couple's like was like getting down dirty over their fishing rivalry, and also we just walk in like
Hey, get out of here! I say, get out of here! Can't you see I'm showing my husband who's the real woman in the house?
Oh wait, no. We don't want to go to the castle just yet. Feels like people from Erebonia and Calvart embassies have been in and out of the castle a lot these days. Maybe it's because of the signing ceremony. A non-aggression pact almost sounds too good to be real, but it's actually happening. Maybe I should go visit the castle. Generic NPC dialogue. How worrisome. Just between you and me, I pensioned the Queen and asked her to pardon Colonel Richard. It's been a while since the coup, and I've thought about it a lot, but I just can't believe that the Colonel is just some villain. Man simp.
Are you Olivier, the guy I asked to perform on the piano a while back?
Haha, indeed.
It's been a while. What are you doing here today?
Oh, say not cruel words. The bittersweet few days I spent here with you. To a lonely traveling performer, they were truly a single ray of light illuminating internal dark. So unable to forget you, I have returned like a migrating bird seeking the warmth of the sun.
Same as always. You know, if anything else to do, I wonder if I could ask you to play the piano again.
But of course. you're lacking anything to do, mind...
Hey, hey, I can play the piano too. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. The weird old lady's been eyeing me for a while. This weird old lady's been eyeing me for a while now. I wonder why. Is there something on my face? So you're yawning an awful lot while I'm trying to pour my heart out into you. If you're a friend, suffer with me. Good weather today again. Oh, you're the racers who won the martial arts competition. I'm so lucky to meet you in a place like this. Thanks, not Anton. With disasters and incidents, one after the other, it seems like the capital's only just now calmed down. Is what I thought, but next up is the signing ceremony. Well, with this, I'll make things peaceful. It's more than welcome, though. Captain Nemo.
Yay, Mama's back from her job. Jealous, huh?
I try to meet up with my son whenever I can between flights. Now, I know that I'm making this kid put up with a lot. Sorbet, yes, of course. How about some cold, delicious ice cream? The ice cream was delicious. Now then, perhaps it's time to do some shopping at the department store. Oh, you two. Anyway, why don't we go get some ice cream? Yep, and Phoebe. More like, what are we going to do today? Sonar power, orbitally powered clock made in the year 1163 of the Septian calendar by Zycian manufacturers. Came to the capital to look for a wife for my wife candidate for my son. If you know any good girls, introduce me to them. Can't find any really good girls. How about one of these two? I'll be glad to teach you. Please don't hesitate to ask. Ah, there they are. Wait, hold on a second. In this season, sales always take a dive. So I'm definitely missing out on some big event like a signing ceremony to boost. Not missing out. Okay, not missing out. Got it. Alright, we're gonna hold a big old pack signing memorial sale. Oh, god damn it. I hate Memorial Day sales. Alright, Tito, what are you and Rin doing? I got lots of places I want to go with Rin.
Just don't get lost. Just don't get lost. Okay, go on with your work. Rin, this is where you were. Hi, Stell. Hey, which stuffed animal do you like? I think the rabbit's pretty cute. Really? What a coincidence. I think that bunny's the cutest too. Looking at these stuffed animals, it reminds me of Annalise. I wonder what she's doing now. Annalise? She's a person like me, but she's a lady who loves stuffed animals. I'm sure you two would get along, Ren. Will I get to meet this?
Nah.
Will I get to meet this lady? She's out at the capital on work right now, but you might meet her at some point. What is some point? Tomorrow or the day after? I'm not quite sure. Aw, you smell, Estelle.
Sorry. Okay, well, Alright, once we're done shopping at someplace, show me around, Tita. Keep shopping here for a bit. The other day, we went to the Bell's Market to observe the direction of the manager. And I was worried. I kept wondering if they out me as someone in the same industry. The manager just directly asked the people at the store about the prices. Seems like her hearty attitude really endeared her to the head of the Bell's Market. Wait, actually, come to think of it, did I read LeBro issue? Oh, no, I don't think I have. Okay, so I'm just gonna skim over the earthquakes. Earthquakes plaguing the Zeiss have finally ended, it seems the level 4 incident mentioned. Sudden declaration of safety, however, not long after the earthquake at Lestian Fortress, a declaration of safety was issued by the Central Factory's Chief Murdoch. Some concern was expressed at the statement, but as a practical matter, there have been no earthquakes since. How such a declaration of safety is possible was explained by Chief Murdoch. We determined that the earthquakes are being caused by special circumstances, he clarified. These earthquakes, it seems, were being caused by underground symptom veins, and that after analysis, it was possible to stay accurate when they had ended. The declaration also emphasized disaster preparedness for future incidents, however. Technology. A new model engine finally completed. What, is it like an inline orbital piston engine? Factory is at last completed. The new orbital engine from the Central Factory is at last completed and has finally been revealed to the press. And this engine was specifically designed for the cruiser Arsai and has higher output as well as streamlined maintenance for fuel repairs. The new engine will increase the Arsai's cruising speed to 3,200 cell per hour. I imagine that's pretty far, but then again, it's probably like 3,200 meters per hour, so that's maybe like, I don't know, 500 miles per hour. Over 4 times the speed of an airliner, making it the fastest ship in the world. New engine drives piece. Samples of the new model engines referred to in the previous article are to be presented to both the Empire and the Republic as tokens of their peace represented by this pact. These engines are said to be the key to next generation flight and such technology exchange in promise made to those who promise to uphold harmony between nations. Much is expected from Liberal's ace in negotiations. Elmo Hot Springs get hot, hot, hot. Elmo Hot Springs get hot, hot, hot. Da 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 da. Alright. In the earthquake struck its ice region, even Elmo Village felt the wrath of nature. Following the quake, their hot springs began boiling. The phenomenon ceased after a few hours, but it's thought that to be related to some form of underground abnormality. After investigating, the Bracer Guild issued a statement that it was temporarily with no likelihood of recurrence. A possible connection to the quakes will be investigated by the Central Factory at a later date. Okay? Alright. Distribution with Rouen has been a bit of a mess. There's a lot of procedures that need manual approval, so I guess it makes sense. Yeah, freaking paperwork, am I right? Trail. Oh, it's... Okay. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Since you have... No, you don't. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the Gladiator headband because that CP will definitely work with you. Okay, not heading to the Calvary Embassy. Actually, let's go talk to the people at the landing port real quick. Person wishing to... okay. Oh, Rutherford, it's you! Now we're having a hard time coming to an agreement with the price. The woman's supposed to be the Republican ambassador, but she's more like a businesswoman. a very stern yet for some reason very attractive businesswoman. What are these thoughts inside my head? No, no. I have a wife and a daughter. Where did my beloved Arsai go? I've come this far and I'll chase it to you. Alright. Relax, relax. It's just a Lesbian fortress for the time being. Oh. There you are, Agate. I plan on opening a tour company together with the airship company. I propose Bose to be the first stop after visiting it the other day. The company approves. I'll be signing the details on the torrent for now. Yeah, it was some pretty insane after the coup d'etat. We had to deal with cleaning up after the fact, and also renormalize operations of the airliners. Just remembering that day of leftover work brings tears to my eyes. Okay, after the threat letter. You're here. Does that mean you're starting with the MCs? Well, I'm counting on you. Alright, thanks, Agate. Trigger to the destruction of the Zemurian culture. Perhaps it has something to do with the towers. With the Tetrasilic towers. Okay, there you are. Hello there, how can I help you?
Better yet, how can we help you? We're with the Bracer Guild, sir.
Oh, excellent. I was hoping someone would come soon. Let's waste no time getting down to business. Let's get down to business. Alright.
Yeah, sure. What's stolen?
About that. Do you notice anything off here?
Off? This is the airship gallery, right? Hey, now that you mention it, something seems to be missing. You're right, Estelle.
Sorry.
There's a portrait of the Arsai on the wall, as I recall. Now that you mention it, Chloe, I do remember something like that being here.
How could I forget? I saw the portrait myself while touring the capital. Guess we know why you call this now. The portrait of the Arsai was stolen, wasn't it? Precisely that. It was there this morning, but around noon or so, I noticed it was gone. This car on the wall was in its place.
God damn it!
Oh, beauteous princess and her loyal companions. The image of the proud white falcon has fallen onto my hands. Should you seek it then answer my challenge. The first key is in the residence of the aged general. Search the onlooker of time. Wait. Of the aged general, search the Oh, wait, okay. It's in General Morgan's house, but I have to check the clock. Got it.
Him again?
Our rivalry burns brighter still. Yeah, sounds like the family Blue Blanc, alright. You guys told me about him, but I thought you were exaggerating. Oh, you already know who the criminal is. Now that's what I call reassuring. I'm very confident that they will crack this case.
Well, let you down. We'll be back before you know it.
Would you like to see the card again? Nah, I'm good. Don't expect good news. Good news, everyone! What the? Medieval looms. Septine calendar 900. Manpower. Okay. This was also an area in which handicrafts with the intent of to obtain money came into practice. Ancient artifacts. Age unknown. Artifact. Noun. A relic. Church believes these artifacts have some connection with the Septarians' gifts from Adios, and their recovery is one of the duties of the church fulfills artifacts. Okay, blah blah blah. Church Testaments, manuscript. Age Septine calendar 500. Septine era. It was around the year 900. However, that the current likeness of Adios is thought to have been first created. Likewise, many of the ritual items used by the church today first assume their present forms in this time period. Around 1200 years ago, the advanced civilization of Zemuria was at its peak, and suddenly inexplicably disappeared. A great collapse occurred, destroying the Zemurian culture and plunging its people into the dark age of ruin. Huh. Okay, so 1200 years ago. Oh, let me pull up a calculator. So 1200 and then 500 years ago. Because it is like the year 1200 something, so. Okay, so it looks like they've experienced like a 700-year-long period of dark ages, which kind of makes sense. I mean, if we're like going off like the Bronze Age collapse, but like, I don't know. It kind of feels like we skipped over the Roman Empire collapsing first. But hey, that just shows how resilient human civilization is. But still, like a 700-year dark period, dark age, that's like Bronze Age levels of collapse. Okay, year 500, and it's... Wait. Oh, no. So... Okay, yeah, so 700 years ago, we still had, like, knights and stuff. Very interesting. Alright, let's go bother General Morgan's family. Where's that stupid clock? Not that one, I guess. Is there one up here? Ah! Aha! So the Age General is probably General Morgan, and
In that case, is this the onlooker of time? I'd say it's likely.
we'll need to check inside. Ow! Kind of twisted my foot awkwardly. Cell asked and received permission. Okay, blah blah blah. Upon inspection, they found a cart stuck in the back. The second key is in the city. Seek the symbol perched on the ground. As we thought.
My. Do things something like that was in this house. Well, this guy isn't the type to harm people who are involved in this workplace, so don't worry. Best to close up tight, just in case there's any more mischief, though. Yes, of course. Yes, well, be careful.
All right, shall we continue?
Hey, what kind of person is the Phantom Thief? I really want to meet one day.
No, this guy's a creep, little girl. To think someone like that could sneak into our house. Anyway, I'm just glad. Yeah, I know, right? We don't want another kidnapping. It'd be funny if they just beat us here. Yep, and they're back in their positions. Okay. Actually, what happens if I talk to them again? Okay, they just go back to their generic stuff. Okay, in the city of symbol perched on the ground. Okay, symbol perched on the ground. You know, I was thinking maybe it's the sign again. Is that non-crashing? Pacte, some kind of message? Verse, you guys. I'd rather with something tasty, not messy. Non Argershon. Oh yeah. I was thinking to myself, wait, what? I mean, it was like in the city, so like there was like a few places I can like look. To be honest with you, I was gonna like check like the embassies first before I like noticed the fountain. So
I like symbol perched on the ground. The white falcon symbol seems suspect to me.
this bird is a symbol of Laburo, so it would stand out.
Let's have a look.
There's a card stuck to the base of the iron fence. Wait, oh, crap. The third key is the third key is in the foreign months. Examine the will of the Blue Knights. Will of the Blue Knights.
Alright, we got it. What does the Blue Knight mean? Is he talking about the Royal Guard?
Maybe the Doll Knight? I don't know.
They do certainly wear blue uniforms.
I think not. It says the 4 months, so I don't think the Royal Guard makes sense. More than anything, else it wouldn't be beautiful, so we should try something else.
Is that right? Well, it is coming from someone similar, so I guess maybe I should listen to the warning here.
Yeah, foreign manse, so I'm guessing or wait, maybe yeah, I don't want to talk to that guy unless it's true like a cutscene. Let me check like their symbols real quick. And their gate guard posts. Okay, foreign manse. Well, hold on a second. Let me go ahead and save real quick, just in case I accidentally do miss out like on the thing. Sorry about that. I accidentally tapped one of the buttons so that like caused it to like skip forward. Olivier? Where the hell have you been? Why, I've been places. What's wrong? Huh, what's wrong, he says. You've been totally incognito ever since you went to Elmo. Major Vander's about ready to throw you out a window. He wishes to launch me like a love rocket. It's adorable.
Olivier, do you seriously forget that still you weren't in the MC you were with us?
When wandering the roads, hunting for love, one must be discreet and sensitive. Well, Bergen, may we enter? I can't say no to you, but, who's with you?
Oh, we're from the Bracer Guild. I'd like to ask the ambassador a few things, if that's okay. We thought we'd try having Olivier introduce us.
Oh, okay. Well, I can certainly let you in, but Lord Ambassador Kranig and Major Vander are out at the moment. You see. Oh, a pity. What shall we do, Estelle? We can wait inside.
We could, but we're kind of burning daylight here, so I'd like to visit some of the other places while we wait. We could visit the California Embassy first, then. It's just across the way from here.
Yes, getting back here won't take long. After meeting with Elsa.
That's decided then. I'll be back later, sir.
I'll let the Major know where you were here. See you later. Oh. Okay. I really don't want to look at my guide, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Make sure I didn't like fuck up and ruin my chance. Okay, The Doll Knight, Volume 15 in the library at the California Embassy. Gladiator Pit. Okay, yeah, so it is in the Calvard. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was thinking the Erebone... The Erebonerian... Sorry, I kept on hearing like that joke about Erebonia and like how they sound like Erebonerian. Because like they're full of degenerates in Erebonia. You thought Olivier was a degenerate? No, he's the least degenerate. He's the least degenerate Erebonian in existence. Okay, Doll Knight, Calvard Embassy, Gladiator. Okay. Huh? Zin, holy crap! Wasting time in Liberalville again? Something like that. I'd say hello to Elsa, and I have something I need to talk to her about. Is she in? Well, I haven't seen her leave, so I guess she's around. Oh, who's with you? Gotta ask, you know, policy. Oh, they're helping me with some guild work. I want to introduce them to Elsa. Huh? Well, okay. If they're with you, then I guess I can let them in. I mean, we do have the paperwork to like prove like Olivier and Chloe are our assistants, so you know. Oh, do keep in mind the embassy hall is Calvard's soil. Calvard and Liberal are friends, but still keep your nose clean, eh? Of course.
Hear that? Hear that, Olivier?
And again, my heart is assaulted with arrows. How little you trust it? How little trust you have in me?
He's from Erebonia.
Alright, please come in. And, the embassy grounds are extraterritorial, so just so you know. You should probably refrain from any suspicious activity. Yeah. Damn, swanky place.
Wow, so this is the California Embassy. I didn't expect it to be quite so fancy. a bit exotic as well. I really like it.
Well, quite a few people from even farther east have settled in Calvard, you know. They've had an impact on our culture, too. Anyway, Elsa's office is the furthest room on the second floor.
Alrighty.
But first, Sandy... Sandy Cheeks.
Ah, Zin.
Hey, I'm back. I'm in a bar in your room, so I'll be in your care if that happens.
Of course. Oh, everything's squeaky clean for you.
Alright. Oh my, Zin. Is she a special someone to you? Not really, Libby. Alright. Presiding Officer Yakumo. Oh, Zin, come to a roll again. Hey, Yakumo. It seems I'll be here for a while again. You seem pretty busy yourself. Of course, we are. After all, we've got a pact signing approaching. Huh. Sorry, but I won't have time to bother you for a while. I'm happy to do it. Gotta say, Zin, you're living a pretty chill life if, or you have very comfortable quarters if you're staying here. Counselor Benicio, Counselor Benicio, oh, you all are. Why, if it isn't Zin. Counselor, a pleasure. All together here, are they your guests? Yes, they're co-workers with the guild. Are you about the threat letter? That's as you guessed. It's a request from the Royal Army. Do you have any ideas? Threat letters like that aren't exactly rare in the Republic. To be honest, I barely paid it any heed at all. True, there are a lot of radical groups in the country. Yes, they always cause trouble when the issue of immigration comes up. Well, this time at least, I can't say anything. Why don't you see the Ambassador Cochran things first? Yes, we'll do... Okay, alright. Where's your library at? I need to find that, Aha! Alright, the shelf holds Doll Knight series. Alright. I get an achievement, for reading all the Doll Knight series, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Long, long ago, in a certain little village, there lived a young boy. He was some 13 years old. His name was Pedro. Pedro was a small boy, and not very strong, but his fingers were dexterous enough to astonish anyone. When he moved his whittling knife, wooden blocks would turn into birds and wonderful creatures as if by magic. The boy spent his days with these crafts as his life. One day, strange travelers came by the village. An old man with sharp eyes and large man in black garb casually strolled into the general store, whereupon their eyes were drawn to a wooden bird so cunningly carved that one could almost hear its wings beat the air. It was Pedro's latest creation. After inquiring with the owner of the general store, the old man and his escort came upon the little house where Pedro lived, and the first word they had for him were, "Prepare your things. We're leaving for the city." Pedro's eyes widened in shock at the order. "What is this?" he cried. "Who are you people?" And his eyes fell on the large man in black. Pedro's words caught in his throat. The old man chuckled. So you did notice. I thought you would." From the old man's fingers stretched transparent threads. He gestured, and in the black garbed man bowed gracefully. The immense man was a clockwork puppet. "He is the Black Priest," the old man said. "My finest work." His wrinkled face creased further as he smiled surlily. He was a famous master Carpi Oratoria. Carpi Oratoria, a puppeteer known throughout Veltuluna. Oratoria fixed Petros with a beady eye. You could craft something even greater than this. Doesn't the mere thought excite you? No words were needed. Tossing his carving knife into a sack, Pedro fixed his cap on his head and greeted his new master by saying farewell to his old home. The Blue Knights. The years passed swiftly for Pedro. At Ortia's workshop on the outskirts of the capital, under the tutelage of puppeteer Capri, he learned the techniques to build clockwork puppets and the skills to make them dance and perform. After 3 years of training, he completed his own masterpiece, a doll of noble bearing dressed in armor with a gleaming blue helm. Now this story kind of sounds like a mixture between Pinocchio and the Nutcracker almost. If Capri's masterwork, the Black Priest was a martial arts type focused on maneuverability. Then Pedro's blue puppet was a well-balanced swordsman. Its counterattacks as it turned aside, the Black Priest's punches and kicks were the very image of the graceful knight. What will you call it? Capri asked. Pedro had no answer. He had been so focused on its creation that he hadn't actually thought of one. Ultimately, it would come to be called the Blue Knight before he could name it. It was some time after Pedro's constructed the Blue Knight that the king who ruled from the city would pass on from their world. The king had long been ill, so there was little shock and the mourning period passed smoothly. And so, in accordance with the law, the king's only daughter, Princess Tia, who would ascend to the throne as queen. Okay. On the road home, Pedro visited the city accompanied by the Blue Knights. With the crowning ceremony approaching, the streets were abuzz with excitement. As he strolled the city center, people passing by cast strange looks his way.
What a noble knight he must be!
I'm sure he must be quite a famous hero.
Do you suppose he's attending the crowning ceremony? Trailing quietly behind the Blue Knight, Pedro could hardly keep himself from doing a little dance. It felt like a step towards Capri, who could control the Black Priest as if it was human itself. Of course, at the same time, he found it annoying the others thought him the servant of his own creation. It was on his way back to the workshop outside of town that Pedro's humming was interrupted by a scream.
No, please, stop!
A cry of voice from the woods.
No one's gonna save you now.
A man growled.
Give up and give in.
From the looks of things, some thuggish men had a girl concerned. Dainty and clad in white dress, the girl's searching eyes sought desperately for a way to flee from the danger. Pedro squared his shoulders and lowering his cap to shadow his eyes. He set his fingers in motion. The Blue Knight charged forward. Oh, snap! Upon seeing the Blue Knight appear like a shadow from the heart of the forest, the man harassing the girl could only gape in amazement. Leave the girl and leave this place, the Blue Knight declared from the depths of its helmets. Oh, interesting. Hey, wait a sec. Chloe! Chloe, look, it's you!
Oh, shut up, you.
This was the ventriloquism that the old master had drilled into his head as a secret of puppeteering. Who the hell are you? Get out of here before you get hurt, fools! With a jab from its clockwork fist, the Blue Knight knocked back the man holding the woman and pivoted swiftly to kick both men away. Are you hurt, young lady?
No, I'm well.
Good. Twould be best if you stood back. At last, Blue Knight drew his sword. Swathed in black, a third man who seemed like a leader approached.
Not bad for a wanderer.
Pedro eyed the new arrival. The blackguard man's stance suggested he knew something of proper swordsmanship.
Enough playing, though. Hand over the girl, and I'll see you rewarded.
To ignore one's duties is to be without courage. I fear I cannot do that, said the Blue Knight. Well then,
Die!
screamed the Blackguard man, and man attacked. Okay, that was 4, right? Oh, whoops. Okay, so... Okay, 5? The girl with the sky blue eye. Okay, Chapter 5. The man in black attacked from the upper right. He feinted as if to strike the shoulder, but twisted his wrist and changed to a slash across the body. Pedro, having read the feint, pulled at his strings. The Blue Knight stepped back half a step, dodging the horizontal slash, then smacked the outstretched blade, knocking it from his foe's hands. Impossible! The Blackguard man rubbed his numb hands and impaled as the Blue Knight shifted slightly. As if it was a sign, the thugs turned and scattered like baby spiders. The girl gave a sigh of relief and cursed.
Thank you very much.
She was still a bit shaky, but her manner was that of a noble woman. It is the duty of every knight to protect. Pay it no mind.
Are you from foreign lands, perhaps?
Suddenly, Pedro was stuck with a moment of whimsy. I am the Torn Knight. I'm the Torn Knight Pedro. The boy there is my servant. He made the puppet reply.
Huh?
Wait. But Pedro, what the hell are you doing? The girl finally seemed to notice him. She faced him with an expression of bewilderment. However, Pedro was no less surprised indeed. His shock was many times greater than hers. Cool turquoise blue eyes, that familiar anchoring lovely form. It was the same girl he had seen at ceremonies and from the balcony of the palace. Your Highness? Your Highness? He blurted out. The girl wrapped in pure white was the very girl who had just lost her father and was to be crowned in the capital. It was Princess Tia. Okay. Chapter 6. The melancholy of the princess. Would you be willing
to guard me for these 2 weeks until the crowning ceremony?
In the royal throne room, Princess Tia asked this question with a serious expression. Of course, she asked if not of Pedro, but of the Blue Knight. Hold on, sorry, I need a drink. Have you not a royal guard? Surely, you have far better off with them as your protectors. I don't want to say that the Blue Knight was a puppet. Pedro followed as far as the throne room. He shivered, sensing even more trouble about to come. The royal guard that protect the capital are
The royal guard that protect the capital are... They obey the words of my uncle, Duke Gaston.
Nobody gives orders like Gaston.
Even before they abandoned me and fled.
Princess Tia said softly. Sorry, I'm just noticing, like, apparently, my browser is having trouble connecting to like the chat. Okay. Duke Gaston was a man surrounded by bad rumors. It was an open secret that he took advantage of the previous king's illness to line his own purse. The man in black you confronted,
sir. Sir Pedro, I'm sure that was my uncle's second in command. All of it was planned.
Princess Tia's sky blue eyes clouded. At this point, the kindly Pedro could hardly refuse the role of escort. Understood. I accept your request. He had the Blue Knight reply. Princess Tia's smile was like the sun breaking through the clouds.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Knights. Thank you very much.
She turned towards Pedro as well.
And you too, good servant. May I ask your name?
Crap. Pedro hid his eyes once more in the shadow of his cap. I'm no one worthy of naming myself. Bullshit! Okay, so 7. Protecting the princess proved harder than predicted. After all, almost every day there were new ne'er-do-wells sent after her. Eventually, partially due to their closeness in age, Princess Tia and Pedro, still playing the servant, came to speak very openly to each other. While glad for the princess' trust, he didn't know what he would do if the truth of the Blue Knight came out. Pedro was beside himself with worry. On the other side of the city, a letter was delivered to a certain puppet workshop. What is that boy doing? Guessing the circumstances from the very vague statements in Pedro's letter, Capri sighed and gave a bitter smile. However, perhaps this is a good chance, he mused. Oh, fuck! He mused. Pedro was ever bright and straight as an arrow, yet his thoughts were always of puppets, partially due to living outside the city. He had no friends he could call close, and yet it hardly seemed as if he felt lonely for it. While the role of escort to the princess was perhaps beyond his station, if it proved a chance to awaken more human feelings in his apprentice, Capri could only wish him the best with a parent's heart. Capri. Okay, what makes the darkness shake? That girl has the devil's own luck. In the dim room, lit by flickering candle flames, Duke Gaston cursed hatefully. He felt not a moment of sympathy or care for his niece. At this rate, she'll see the crowning ceremony, he snarled. This night, Pedro. Can't we handle him? Can't we handle him? Nobody handles knights like Gaston. He's the first man so skilled that we encountered. We fear that even if the royal guard attacked at once, it might be difficult. Recalling the shame of having his sword knocked from his hands, Duke Gaston's second in command bit his lip. Still, we have nothing to fear, he said. Well, a bit of an odd character. We have hired a skilled assassin to handle this, my lord. Odd? What sort of person is he? Did you call? The flames danced bewitchingly, then went out as one. As if something tremendously heavy had collapsed down onto it. The carpeted floor shook with a thud. Who is it? Duke Gaston took a step back. The shadow illuminated by the moon was tremendous and inhuman. My lord, fear not. This is our assassin's Harlequin. This is our assassin, Harlequin. He will remove all that is in your way with his puppet. Wait, what? What? Huh? The assassin sketched mocking bow. I love hunting. Don't take jobs unless the praise live. Unless the praise lively. Move all that is in your way with his puppets. Uh-oh. A sickening laugh shook the darkness, bringing a nasty smile to the Duke's face as well. We're not. I'm sure your hunt will be most enjoyable. Nobody hunts down knights like Gaston. And so did the night bathed in red by crimson moon fade to dawn, melting like ice. Uh-oh. How many chapters are there anyway? Like, okay, yeah. Okay, 22 chapters. Alright, chapter 9. Afternoon in the Lesser Palace. Afternoon in the palace began with a tea party in the gardens. The princess, as always, filled 3 cups with black tea from the pot.
Please enjoy your tea.
Why, thanks. The Blue Knight in turn. Thank you very much, Pedro said. Pedro moved the Blue Knight with his left hand as he sipped the tea made by the princess. It was the happiest moment in their otherwise busy days.
Good servant. You really seem to enjoy your tea. It makes it very worth the effort for the one who made it.
You're too kind. Smiling bitterly, Petro pulled the strings, Blue Knight in one go, emptied the tea into the cup into the leather sack of his neck. At this, Princess Tia could only sigh.
Whereas Sir Pedro here seems to hardly find it delicious at all. It makes it difficult to be motivated.
Pardon me, I fear I am an impolite man. In his heart, Pedro felt a nervous edge, but the Blue Knight answered with an ever-calm face. There had been countless moments where it seemed as if everything would be revealed, but Princess Tia showed no signs of doubting the truth of the Blue Knights. Oh, I'm sure she figured it out like a long time ago. Okay, she's not. I'm sure she isn't that dumb. She probably already knows that the Blue Knights are the puppet, and she. And I wouldn't be surprised if she already has the hots for like the real Pedro in the story. The princess smiled faintly, but her expression quickly turned somber.
I suppose it doesn't matter. These fun afternoons will end tomorrow. After the crowning ceremony the following day, she'll both leave the city after all.
Aww. A faint pain. At the princess's lonely words, Pedro's heart beat fast as a drum. I fear I am a man on the path of the warrior, so my apology. Path of the warrior, so my apologies, Blue Knight said.
No, I should apologize. I shall hardly make much of a queen like this.
The princess stood herself and smiled brightly. Forgetting to control the puppet, Pedro ducked his head to hide the longing face on his longing on his face. He would have loved to stay as her guard, though she might have been of noble birth. Princess Tia was a lonely girl who lost her father. However, she had been speaking not of the servant like Pedro, but of the Blue Knight. To the princess, Pedro was simply part of the package, thing that made his chest hurt somehow. It was pain. It was a pain such as he never felt when he was handling his puppets. Ultimately, Pedro had chosen, even if it meant saddening. Ultimately, Pedro had chosen. Even if it meant sending the princess to flee from this unbearable pain in his chest.
Oh, would you like a second cup? Oh, would you like a second cup?
As if to clear the heavy atmosphere, the princess offered the pot with a smile. Oh, that does sound good. Mind giving me a cup? With an unnerving laugh, a shadow leapt in.
Ah!
What? A sudden gust tore through the garden, sending the tea flying. It was a fucking assassin that said it. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Mind pouring me a cup? Huh? What? Whoosh! A sudden gust tore through the garden, sending the tea flying off the table. Crimson wings beat the air in as an immense puppet in the form of a devil fell to the earth. Sorry for interrupting your lovely tea party. Tittered her voice. Would you mind playing with me for a bit? On the devil's left arm was a human figure. It was a masked puppeteer, Harlequin. I'll make sure it's plenty of fun. He giggled. Alright, so that's 10. Alright, 11. Alright, chapter 11. The Devil's Attack. Lady Tia, stand back. Pedro, shielding the princess behind him, sent the Blue Knight forward towards the Crimson Devil's right arm. It was a blind spot for the masked puppeteer. With a rapid turn, the knight let loose a heavy strike. The tip of the sword was swallowed up in the base of the creature's wing. The demon's right arm flashed up. Blade and claw scraped, sending sparks into the air. Losing its balance, the Blue Knight took an unsteady step back. The demon gave a shiver, and a barbed tail thick as a log screamed through the air, striking forward. Astonished by the technique, Pedro snapped the Blue Knight back, dodging the tail's swipe. You are good. I didn't think you were in the same business. The masked puppeteer spoke not to the Blue Knight, but to Pedro. The Blue Knight, as if to interrupt these words, pointed the sword at the puppeteer. What nonsense are you speaking? If you shall not come, then I shall strike first. Even now, Pedro tried to hide it. Princess Tia was confused, with a confused expression, gazed upon the preceding events. I see, so that's how it is. The masked puppeteer, as if suddenly realizing the situation, laughed softly. My, well, let no one call me rude if you'd rather not share. But I'll stay quiet. But you know. The puppeteer's voice dipped low, and was tinged with a rolling darkness. If you don't even have that much guts, then even thinking you can win against my calamity is knave. Okay. 12. The Crimson Demon. Oh boy. Man, no wonder Kevin was all like, "Ah, Jesus Christ, you're making me read all 22 chapters." The demon doll Calamity kicked the ground and launched itself in the air, closing the gap in an instant. Pedro reacted just a moment too slow. Damn it! To intent, he was not the one wanting the princess to notice. It was the tiniest of openings, but it was one that would prove fatal. God damn it! Dude threw the battle just to make sure his secret wasn't exposed. Man, fuck that. I would have fucking killed this guy. I don't care if I get found out. First, the sword was knocked from clockwork hands. Then the claws continued to dig in, cutting through the blue armor like butter. Oh my, what's wrong? The tail whipped in, encircling the blue knight. With a twitch of the puppeteer's fingers, the tail tightened and crushing both the knight's arms. Caught you! The claws grabbed the blue knight by its feathered helm and lifted it up off its feet. Stop! The first puppet he made, that he put so much effort into, was being torn to pieces. Pedro lost himself for a moment and ran forward. So you are so impatient. No need to worry. I was going to give him back. The Crimson Demon held the Blue Knight high. Oh, haha, Crimson Demon versus Blue Knight. Very fucking funny. and threw it towards Pedro. Gah! The Blue Knight crashed into Pedro and bowled him over. Ouch! He lay in a crumbled heap upon the lawn under the body of the puppet. Please stop!
Please stop!
The princess stepped between the fallen pair and the masked puppeteer. Her arms spread wide. Oh, god damn it, don't do this bullshit.
I offer myself to you. In return, I command you to cease this senseless violence.
God damn it, princess. Saying goodbye. I offer myself to you.
I offer myself to you in return. I command you to cease this senseless violence.
Princess Tia's bold words. The puppeteer licked his lips loudly. You offer yourself in place of your guard. Why, you bring tears to my eyes, princess. You mustn't leave Tia. Barely conscious, Pedro desperately tried to put words together. He had not the energy to use ventriloquism. My master Pedro is fine. Leave it to him. Hurry, run.
Sir Pedro, silence!
At the princess's angry words, Pedro managed to open his eyes fully, for those words were addressed most surely to he, still garbed in acting with servants. You knew? I knew it! I fucking knew it! God damn it! I knew this princess knew Pedro was just controlling a fucking puppet.
I'm sorry, I pretend not to notice.
The princess smiled in a sad, lonely way, then turned to the puppeteer again with a dignified expression.
Now take me to my uncle.
My oh my, what a princess you are. I bet you would have made quite the queen too.
The demon slowly stretched out its right arm, and then the princess stepped on. It began to beat its crimson wings.
Sir Pedro, thank you very much. This last week was very fun. Oh, but before I go...
Then she just gives him a sloppy kiss.
Well, if you want, I can leave you two alone for like another hour.
As he watched the scarlet shadow be swallowed into the blue sky, Pedro's conscience slowly faded into darkness. Alright, chapter 13, right? Oh, no. Okay, chapter 14. The cost is a C. The next morning, when Pedro opened his eyes, he found himself in his room at the doll workshop. Safe on his familiar front bed, he felt a rush of relief. It had all been a dream. Capri called out from the workshop. How are you feeling? Pedro craned his neck. On the workbench in the back of he glimpsed the disassembled blue parts spread across the wood. He leaped up in panic. It wasn't a dream? It seemed Capri had used the Black Priest to bring Pedro and the broken form of the Blue Knight back from the castle. It's my fault. Pedro's eyes trailed over to his former masterpiece, now reduced to junk. His memory then trailed back over cool turquoise blue eyes, warm smile like a ray of sunlight, and the fine fingers pouring black tea. Pedro ground his lips between his teeth. The Blue Knight wasn't good enough. If I had any talent as a puppeteer, I would have been able to protect Princess Tia.
It seems you still don't understand.
Capri muttered. His face took on a rare expression of severity.
What you lack is here.
In a forceful motion, he jabbed his fingers against Pedro's chest. Pedro could only blink in shock. That's my udder, Capri.
Oh, shut up, Pedro. You know what I mean.
Oh. God damn it. Okay, I keep on doing that. Okay, 15. A little decision. Her Highness knew the truth of the Blue Knight, and yet she chose to pretend not to. Do you really not understand?
Do you really not understand why?
Because unexpectedly, in the depths of his mind, he had a flash of insight. Sir
Pedro, silence!
And then
I pretended not to notice.
He recalled the sad, lonely smile she gave him when she revealed it. Something hot boiled up inside his chest. Pedro raised his head and fixed Capri with an intense gaze. Master, I beg you, help me repair the Blue Knight. The old man studied his face. The masked puppeteer you fought as a man feared like a demon not trade. A half-baked man can't hope to match him. Do you understand? Even so, I will, for the person who believed in me. When he said this, Capri's smile broad as if something grand had just fallen in his lap. It was the day before the crowning ceremony. At the palace, the Princess Absine had been noticed the royal keep fell in uproar from top to bottom. There's a card trapped between the pages. The door had already been opened. Join the Dance of the Valorous. The Dance of the Valorous.
Oh, look what I found!
Well, I get it. It wasn't. I guess this is technically considered Republican territory. It absolutely is a foreign menace.
And the Blue Knight is a character from the novel, I think. Jeez, he sure is detail-oriented.
Now that I think about it, yeah, like Chloe played like a Blue Knight in the play. Not to mention she is the princess, so yeah, it kind of makes God, Blue Blanc is such a fan of Chloe that he literally had to like pick like once like the part of the book where like the princess is like in danger and something. Down to the Valorous. Well, no. What can that be? Right. The Duke's private manor. On the outskirts of the capital, in Duke Gaston's manor. Nobody has a manor like Gaston's. Princess Tia sat in the lush room, carpeted in deep crimson. That's perfect for you, princess. With a satisfied expression, Duke Gaston glared at his bound prisoner. What do you intend to do about the crowning ceremony today? I mean,
what do you intend to do about the crowning ceremony today?
Princess Tia asked in a quiet voice. The Duke shrunk a bit under the icy gaze. I'm afraid you will be absent, so the throne and staff will be offered to me, the second in line.
Do you believe that people will accept you to change the subject? To change the subject, Tia, I have found someone willing to accept you as a bride. Seeing the sky-colored eyes waver for a moment, the Duke smiled
with renewed confidence. He is the second Imperial son, and quite the connection. He's a second Imperial. Huh. The Duke smiled wider. While you learn the joys of womanhood in the new land, you can leave the rest to me. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Nobody plays matchmaker like Gaston. It was a cowardly plan. Certainly it wasn't a scenario that would be accepted for the Duke to take the throne in place of the first heir. However, it was different if the princess were to marry. If that were to pass, anyone could see the Duke Gaston's ascent to the throne as all but done deal. My lord, it's about time. At his second command's comment, the Duke stood. I'm sure you are quite tired from the daily attacks. Take your chance to rest and recover. The Duke gave a chuckle. Hi, Pizza Jojo Mozzarella. It's going good. I decided to read the whole Doll Knight series just to see just see what Kevin had to go through, and I'm currently on chapter 16 right now. So I'm more than halfway done. It's a pretty good book. So yeah, right now I'm just chilling and doing basically an audiobook until we press on. All right. At that moment, that won't be happening. There was a tremendous crash, and a glass window exploded into glittering powder. Anyway, I hope you enjoy Pizza Jojo. Okay, read chapter 17. And so the boy becomes a man. A man. Sorry. Like a graceful leopard, a tall knight clad in blue armor leapt through the window. Falling behind him was a small boy wearing a cap. Princess Tia, I'm sorry, I know I'm a bit late, he said.
Sir Pedro, so you did come after all.
A tremulous smile floated onto the princess's face. Somewhat embarrassed, the boy returned the smile. Their eyes locked and words unsaid passed between them. Hey, there's a time and a place for things. The Duke, having been completely ignored, was sputtering in anger. As the Duke's seed, his second in command, was stealthily sneaking up on the still bound princess. He reached out his hand for the princess's shoulder. The Blue Knight leapt forward like a bolt from a crossbow. Blah! The pitiable second in command, having taken the direct punch from the Blue Knight, collapsed against the wall unconscious. man, I kind of feel like there should be Batman, 60s Batman music playing. That's a bit much. Duke gets down. Now, why does she flood the room, stumbling much? Princess Tia, let's hurry. Your crowning ceremony begins soon. Pedro said.
Yes.
Escaping the manse. Hey! Hey! Escaping the manse. The two were pursued by the Duke and his guard. However, as if to obstruct their path, a scarlet shadow fell down, shaking ground. Oh, great! Here we go again.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to get in your way. I'm afraid thoroughness isn't the #1 part of being a puppeteer, after all.
The way he spoke made it hard to believe it was his job. It was just a job.
Yeah, this time it's personal. You, me, Pedro. One-on-one. A duel to the death between puppeteers. How does that sound? Yeah.
It was the masked puppeteer Harlequin and the Crimson Demon doll Calamity. Okay. Man, I need another drink. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, five more chapters to go. Hey, what do you? Hey, look at that. Oh man. Man, I definitely need more water. Man, I should have done some vocal exercises before. More vocal exercises before before reading a whole freaking Doll Knight series.
Alright, the duel. The duel between the red and blue. Between red and blue. A white blade met a deadly claw. Blue and red twisted about in a blinding fashion. The cover to fight had been cleaved off. Oh, you're moving better, Harlequin exclaimed. Surprisingly, the Blue Knights... Oh, thank you for the follow, Pizza Jojo. Really do appreciate your follow means so much to me. Welcome to the Air Force. Anyway, surprisingly, all right, now back to our story. Surprisingly, the Blue Knights' movements were just a little bit faster than that of the Crimson Devil puppet, Calamity. I broke it all to pieces too, but to fix it back up in just one day. Looks like the old man found himself a good apprentice. You know my master? Harlequin twisted his fingers and Calamity fluttered its wings and slowly lifted into the sky. We have a bit of history, yes, he giggled. But forget about that. What will you do about this? About this? As he howled these words, the red puppet swooped down. Pedro pulled his strings back, and the Blue Knight nearly avoided the grasp. Claws. Or this. Smooth as flowing water, Calamity sent out its long tail to swipe at the Blue Knight. Pedro's threads flowed down into the right, dropping its center of gravity. The Blue Knight shifted its sword to slant and redirected the forces of the tail upwards. Or this. Calamity swung its horned head around and charged straight at the Blue Knight's torso. Pedro snapped his threads upwards and to his left this time. The Blue Knight, who had let itself fall slightly back, now slashed its sword down in a blur of light. With a small pleasant cracking sound, the crimson wing on the right side of the puppet was hewn straight off. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, okay. So it is chapter 19. Almost lost track. Okay, so chapter 19, Red Hot Roar. Slightly panicked, the masked puppeteer wrenched back on the strings and put space between himself and the Blue Knight. Hey, how about we call a draw here? Knowing it was hopeless, Pedro still offered. As he expected, a happy voice called back. Now don't make bad jokes like that. It's been too long since I had this much fun after all. Oh yeah. You're getting me excited, Pedro. And then the princess, and all of a sudden the princess clutches her fist and punches him in the face.
Back off, he's mine!
Well, wouldn't that be a way to end it? Seemingly drunk on warped joy, Harlequin twisted his hands out of the complex motion. It looked almost as if you were drawing magic circle in the air. What, like a glyph? I didn't think I'd end up using this. He giggled, Calamity crossed both of his arms, its body as if holding itself. Slowly, a burning scent filled the air. A cold chill ran down Pedro's spine. He set to moving the Blue Knight, but realized the princess was behind it. You can regret in your next life! Harlequin screamed. The Crimson Demon took an imposing stance. Its massive jaw creaked. There was a rushing of air, and then a ball of brilliant flame spewed forth. The area was engulfed in a violent pillar of swirling fire. The Blue Knight, Pedro, and the princess were all swallowed by the inferno. Shh, that's it, is it? Guess it was kind of a pity to end it there, huh? Gazing at the roaring flames, Harlequin muttered regretfully. However, his eyes soon narrowed. Puzzled, no scent of meat roasting or metal melting reached his nose. What? The crimson maelstrom began to swirl faster, and the center suddenly parted, as if blown apart from the inside. From the middle rose a blue twister. I'll have the master and the priest save us. That'd be cool.
Okay, 20. We're about to the deathmatch. From within the flame, the Blue Knight arose across its shoulders. Pedro and Princess Tia could be seen clinging, hale and heartily. What had blown away the raging flames was a tremendous two-handed sword, spinning the enormous blade like a whirlwind. Oh, cool! A butterfly made a flame dance above the Blue Knight's head, and it was a fantastical scene. You think that'll work? Harley Quinn began gesturing again. It seemed that he intended to launch another fireball. Yeah, because doing the same attack twice will definitely work, bud. I won't let you! Pedro cried, splitting through the wall of flame. Splitting through the wall of flames, the Blue Knight forced its way forward. In the next moment, Calamity's horned head was cleaved perfectly in two. Absolutely wonderful. The fireball, moments from release, puffed up within the crimson puppet and caused a small explosion. Flung by the shockwave, the Blue Knight was tossed into the air. Pedro braced both legs and managed to catch it. Wow. I'm surprised he managed to catch her. Damn, Pedro, you're kind of strong. Excuse me?
Sir Pedro, are you alright?
I'm fine, yeah, but I don't think that there's any saving him. Though Harley Quinn may have been a foe, his was still a life that had been taken. Aw. Poor Harley Quinn. Oh well. Rip Bozo. Pedro felt the guilt of such a deep strike him. Princess Tia, seeing Pedro so troubled, enveloped him in her arms. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't kill me off so easily. If you wouldn't kill me off so easily, said a whispering voice from inside the pillar of flames. The voice seemed somehow satisfied. I applaud your efforts, young man. I'll back down nicely this time. Looking forward to when we next meet. The ground shook and red and black shadow launched skyward and disappeared from sight. Pedro and the princess looked at one another and burst into relieved laughter. Well, you know what? At least he was a good sport. I'll give him that. The doll master's purpose. The boy, the girl, and the puppet, and the one puppet left for the capital on light feet, while the masked puppeteer fled into the deep forest, riding his scorched creation. Stopping suddenly, the masked puppeteer spoke to the shadows in the trees. You're there, aren't you, old man? You noticed me. You noticed me, did you? Pedro's master, Capri, stepped out from the cover of the trees. As always, the black priest was with them, but it was a curious sight for the puppet who had no arms. As I thought, you fixed the blue puppet's arms with parts of the black priest. No wonder it moves so well. Well, the gap between you and Pedro was a bit too much after all. I took it upon myself to give him a helping hand. Ha 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 ha, very funny. Harley Quinn's shoulders sunk in response to the words of the old puppeteers, of the old puppet master. Well, I don't mind since I had fun, but if and when the 13 factories find out about this, I don't think Pedro will have it too easy either. Do you? The 13 factories. The moment he heard those disturbing words, Capri's expression darkened. Well then, see you soon. Leaving behind the supposed laugh, the masked puppeteer disappeared into the deep forest. Okay, now, disclaimer. I have seen Let's Plays of Cold Steel. And that freaked me the fuck out. Okay? So, I'm scared now. Will I have to fight this? I think I can take down this fucker pretty easily. But holy shit. Does this mean this guy's is like fucking Walter or Blue Blanc? Ah, this motherfucker Blue Blanc knew. Son of a bitch. I'm guessing the Crimson, whatever his name is also an enforcer. Damn it. leaving behind a suppressed laugh. The masked puppeteer disappeared into the deep forest. It is a road all puppeteers must pass. It is a road all puppeteers must pass. Yeah. The old puppet master muttered in a quiet voice, almost as if he was telling it to himself. Okay, yeah, alright. Alright, final chapter time, baby. Let's do this. Oh. Hey! There we go, I got the achievement. Blue Knight. Read the entire Dull Knight series. A moment's rest. Afternoon and place in the palace began with a tea party in the gardens. The princess, as always, filled 3 cups with black tea from the pot.
Please, enjoy your tea.
Thank you very much, Pedro said. Behind the boy, sipping the tea, stood a knight, armored in blue. However, he had not a word to say. What happened to Duke in the end? On the night of the crowning ceremony, Duke Gaston had disappeared with his vassals. After all, his plan had been foiled, and the queen successfully crowned before countless countrymen. The royal guard, whose allegiance had been questionable before the coronation, fell to their knees in contrition and swore their loyalty to the new queen. The Duke, before he could be held of the crime of abducting the princess, understandably chose to flee the country.
My uncle has chosen to trust himself to the Empire. Apparently, he sought protection from the Imperial Prince that he arranged as a husband for me.
Huh. You know, I haven't really gotten to like the whole continent of Zemuria thing, but I mean I have seen pictures of Zemuria. So I wonder where in the where on the border of the Empire is this country in? Because if it's Liberl, wait. What was Chloe's grandpa's name again? Never mind. I'm probably just overthinking it, but I mean, I assume it's one of the other principalities or kingdoms that's bordering the Empire. So I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually, because this mentions the 13 factories. So I imagine it's recent, but not too recent. You know what I'm saying? Okay, he sought protection from the Imperial Prince that he had arranged as a husband for me. The Queen smiled slightly.
However, it seems as if they consider him something of a pest. I feel a bit sorry for him.
Pedro was amazed that they do not deserve your sympathy. In truth, Pedro did not think Duke Gaston would back down easily, and what of the machinations of the foul-masked puppeteer Harlequin? Okay, yeah, that's his name. I wonder. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, so he's a puppeteer, Harlequin, so I'm guessing he's a, I'm not very familiar with my tarot card knowledge because it goes against my religion, but I think his would be number 19, I'm guessing, but that's just my guess. Okay, Pedro's teacher seemed to know the gesture, but simply dodged any questions about him with frustrating vagueness. Regardless, Pedro knew another battle would come, and soon. He would have to upgrade the Blue Knight if he hoped to emerge victorious.
Oh, Pedro!
A slightly irritated yet comforting voice snapped Pedro from his reverie. Ooh! Will we get to see him again in Trails to Reverie? Please, I want to meet this guy.
Do you wish for your tea to grow cold?
The clear blue eyes, which met his own, carried their message. Oh, hey, Sith. Welcome. You missed it. I read the whole Dull Knight series, Sith. And I found out that the 13 factories were mentioned here, so So, oh boy, I'm excited to meet Pedro if we ever do get the chance. Nah, you're fine. Pedro, a little embarrassed, took his tea and drank it deeply. It was enough to simply have this moment with her. The end. Now I understand. I had a busy Saturday too. Like I was like, protesting all day Saturday. My, is that hulk of a man over there, Zin? I don't even need to see your face to know. Hey! Oh wait, no. Hey! Are you seriously going to judge me based on my body size?
I thought you were better when we first met. My.
Jeez. Zen is always going back and forth between LeBron and the public. It must be hard for him. Do you take care of you? Okay. Wait, hold on, actually. Yeah, look. Sith, look. If and when the 13 factories find out about this, I don't think Petra will have it too easy either, do you? Oh yeah? Well guess what, Harley Quinn? Now we know, alright? Cause Estelle is gonna fucking kick your ass. Alright? Alright, I'm gonna make sure Estelle, Kevin, everyone's in our party so we can kick Harley Quinn's ass. Alright. Okay, so...
Huh? It's unlocked? Should have been locked. Should have been locked as long as there's no show like the martial arts competition. In which case...
It seems this is our goal then. Alright, let's head inside. Alright, but first, let me go ahead and save, because according to my guide that I took a peek at... Oh wait, shit. Wait, there's a voice mod? Yeah, I'm not playing with like a voice mod or voice patch cuz well, I'm lazy. Oh, ad. I mean, I can try, but I'm not sure. Like every time when I have like a, I mean, like other games, like I do have modded versions, but like most of the time they do work. Other times they crash on me, like what the heck? All right. But I'll look into it. But for now, I'm gonna voice them myself, or at least read it. All right. The Grand
Arena's kind of nostalgic.
Feels like we were just here yesterday. Just standing here, as me recalling the admiring roar of the audience. Yeah, no problem, Pizza Jojo. If I can manage to figure out installing it without corrupting my save files, which is also a thing that now that I'm saying is also worrying me, because Cause like, what if I like install and all of a sudden I have to like restart my whole game in order to like have like it patched through. Well, whatever. That doesn't mean I won't try. All right. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I recently found that out too. Like Olivier's JP voice actor. Because again, I have seen like Let's Plays of like Cold Steel, and even in Japanese, yeah, it's Dio's Japanese voice actor. That's so funny. And what's even funnier is that after playing the remake of Sky First Chapter, Mueller Vander's voice actor is the English voice actor for Dio. So it's like you get 2 Dios for the price of, well, still 2, but still. Anyway.
You were invited to the castle after you won the martial arts competition, right, Estelle? I wish I could I wish I could join you on the field.
Wouldn't that be a sight? The Princess of Liberal, with her best bracer friend Estelle, and a musician from the Calvardian Republic. From the Erebonian Empire, and the martial artists from the Calvardian Republic. That would have been a team to see. Oh shoot! Sorry, Estelle, I didn't mean to skip your dialogue. Okay, something about being amateurish.
But you know, once all things cleared up, I'd like to take part in the next year's martial arts competition. To test my own ability for one.
Now that sounds like the Cassius star to me. I'd like to join on the action too.
I don't really feel like I have a chance against you, Zin.
Well then, I shall sing from the seats to cheer you on, Estelle. I'll serenade my love for you as mightily as I can.
Pass.
Aw, come on, Estelle. Give Olivier that one, all right? All right, what the fuck are we fighting? What is that thing?
Monsters.
This feels reminiscent of some old Coliseum game. This setting is certainly apt. It's a pity we lack an audience.
Here they come. Here they come.
All right. Ah, yeah, right on the money.
Take him down!
Okay. I wonder. Do I have an impede? Oh, neat. Okay, strength and defense. You don't want to. Oh. Now you don't. Ah, damn it. Ah, okay. Alright, do I have anything that cures freeze? Okay, maybe not this one, because this feels like something I should give to Olivier. Ah, okay, perfect. This one is definitely going to Zip.
We're good to go!
Damn it! Okay, okay, okay. Damn! Oh, God, Olivia is so freaking weak. Okay, I'm gonna lose Olivier if I'm not careful. So
We're good to go!
okay, and I should probably like get Chloe too, cause I'm gonna try like do S breaks real quick.
Take that!
Here I come!
Let me show you the true issue. Take that!
Okay, do I still have the hot potato fry? Alright.
We're good to go! Now, light of the heavens, ready to blast!
Okay, okay. Alright, yeah, let's use Titanic Roar. I haven't used that in a while.
Take that!
Okay, Earthguard for Olivia, because he definitely needs that. Ah, man, I can't... Ooh, okay, okay. Okay.
Lucky.
There we go.
Piece of cake!
Yeah, piece of cake indeed.
Oh. was like a magic trick. It was like a magic trick.
What a fabulous display. Oh, damn it. He's worthy of my being called my rival. I think that's what he said. He's even weirder than I thought he'd be. Well, whatever. Let's check the continents.
Yep.
All of a sudden we open it and confetti just spits out of everywhere. Portrait of our side. There was a card stuck in the bottom of the box. My princess, my rival, and brave bracers. Did you enjoy what I prepared for your rival? As I do not wish to upset the mood of our main role, it is time for the supporting actors to take their bows. Hope you look forward to the next chance meeting. I know, right? Some chance meeting.
I wish you'd cut it out.
Me too. Like, seriously, first a sign, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, a painting in like a gallery, yeah, sure, that does make some sense. But still, like, what the hell? He's just trolling us. Yeah, it's a blue blonde quest. Okay, but there's something curious about it. Main role, supporting actors, what does that mean?
Now that you mention it, ask her. Let's return the photo to the archives.
Aw, man, I didn't get to talk to the chest. I can't thank you enough, bracers. So, why wouldn't that phantom thing follow still that portrait of the other side? It certainly is lovely, but it's really nothing more than a simple portrait. It holds little monetary value. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's his quest for the essence of beauty. I don't know. He's a weirdo.
Well, it doesn't really care about the value as much as it cares about playing a good prank or two.
Basically.
It's really our fault that the museum got wrapped up in his latest one. Sorry for putting you through all this.
Well, no need to apologize. It wasn't your doing. And if anything, I'm very pleased with how you handled this. Excellent work. Alright, the missing exhibit completed. Alright, this has been a good experience for the management perspective. I'll need to be more careful to ensure this never happens again. Alright, let's go report real quick. Then we'll head back to the Calvardian Embassy. Need more money. Good work, it seems you succeed at your objectives safely. If you complete any other tasks, come report again. Alright, perfect. I still need to explore the sewers, but that feels like it should be a stream of its own. So, like, crap, I'm lost. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's talk to this. Let's talk to this hot chick. There should be the ambassador's office. Shall we say hello to Elsa? Yeah, sure. Let's talk to her. All right, let me introduce you.
Mm-hmm. Yes, come in.
Pardon us, Elsa. Seriously. Seriously, I hope in the remake they just make her like a thirst trap. Like seriously, I can already see it. Like kind of like how they did it with shoot, I forgot her name, but the one in Rouen.
Why, Zin Vetic. Hello there. Hello, come in. Listen, I heard you returned to Calvard. What's an old dog like you doing back here in Grancel?
Old dog? Zin's like what? Like in his late 20s? Huh. Well, let's just say this old dog had a trick or two more to show off. Or maybe he's in his early 30s, because Because like Killicut does like seem a bit older, and like if they knew each other like way back when, yeah, that makes sense. I'll likely be here in Liberl for a while.
As to be expected of a rank bracer, I suppose. You never let up, do you? So, who's this with you? A pleasure to meet you, ma'am. I'm Assault Bright from the Bracer Guild. These are, assistants, Olivia Leheim and Chloe Rins.
A pleasure, Ambassador.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Ambassador.
Oh man, that. Oof. Hold on, I'm gonna get another drink of. I'm gonna get a refill of my water. This is already like taking a toll. Might as well play an ad break while I go fetch more water. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Ads over, water refilled. Let's keep going. Okay, the pleasure's mine. I'm Elsa Cochran, Calvard's Master of the Borough.
I get the phone. That is a bit more than a social call, though.
I'm afraid so. Still in her party, okay.
Oh, the letter, yes. Oh, the letter, yes. You're helping the Royal Army investigate the magic, then? Technically, yes. Threats of terrorism aren't exactly something the Guild can ignore, either, though. Would you mind helping us out?
Man, I gotta be careful, because, like... well, whatever. The voices sound the same. The voices sound the same.
Well, I suppose we're all stuck into the situation after all. What would you like to know? Well, I'll start with, do you have any idea who would have sent that letter? Like, does anyone in the Republic oppose signing of the back door? Well, of course. Well, of course. Well, of course.
God damn it.
You're looking at one after all.
Bleh. Huh? Elsa, please. Try not to tease the kids too much, yeah?
Well, that's the truth, Sin. I'm pretty sure I've chewed your ear off about Arabonia. No, Arabonia enough for you to know what I'm thinking. Hmm?
Well, yes. Meanwhile, Olivia's all like, should I even be here right now? Should I see myself out?
Still, Miss Bright, don't misunderstand me. President Rocksmith and Parliaments, I've already proved the pact. My personal feelings won't get in the way of my job. Right. Is there anyone else from the Calvard who might oppose the pact? Oh, certainly. There are tiny groups, though. Oof. There are tiny groups, though. And to be honest, there's no reason to oppose it anyway. Oppose it anyway. No reason? No reason? I don't quite follow.
Oh man, we really need to get to the Calvarian embassy fast. I don't know how much more I can like take of these female voices. Simply agreeing to the statement, we shall not.
Simply stating to the agreement, we shall not resort to violence. To violence to solve international problems.
Yeah, goddamn it.
International problems and negotiate instead. It's more of a declaration than anything else, but.
It is a little more than a promise which can be broken without consequence. Save a loss of face. Save a loss of face. No.
Precisely. The worst it could do would be rather other countries against the aggressor. No, it's true that the relations between Erebonia and Calvary have gotten even worse than usual over the past decade. There was some value to establishing Liberal as a place where we can negotiate, but again, who'd bother opposing that? Yeah. It doesn't really seem like a thing you'd send a bunch of threatening letters about. Well, Ambassador Cochrane, if you don't believe someone from Calvary is the perpetrator, then whom do you suspect? Hey, well, my gut, of course, tells me to blame it on the Erebonians, the militaristic Hawk faction specifically.
Oh, well, what a surprise there. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Okay,
The engine, wait, you mean the one from the other side? Yes, engineering sample will provide to both Calvite and Erebonia. It'll happen right after the signing, in fact. Wow!
to be expected of Queen Alicia. She holds both Empire and the Republic in the palm of her hand. In the palm of her delicate hands.
Yes, I have to admit, she handled this masterfully. The cutting edge engine is going to birth a whole new generation of airship design. And Alicia is practically ending it out so long as you sign this agreement and play nice with each other, at least for a while. Even the most testosterone poison ninnies among the Erebony Hawks wouldn't want to miss this chance. Yeah, I guess so.
Which means, of course, the possibility that either the Republic or the Empire interfering directly is pretty low.
Indeed. I'm sorry, I can't help a bit more. No, you're a big help. Just being able to cross aspects off the list helps a lot. Oh, speaking of which, though, we'd like to ask you about something else.
Estelle asked Ambassador Cochrane about Ren's parents. Alright.
Harold Airworth, a merchant from Crossville. I can't say it rings any bells. I'm sorry. He's never visited the embassy, at least. Darn. Well, thanks, at least. Well, thanks.
Alright.
Do you remember, Crossville sits directly between Erebony and Calvite Republic. Calvite, however. You may want to inquire at the Erebony embassy as well. Okay, thanks, Ambassador. Thanks for being so open with us. You're quite welcome. You're quite welcome.
Yeah.
By the way, you're saying your name was Estelle Bright.
Yes, we're related to Cass. Yes, we're a freaking daughter, alright?
Oh, you know Dad? course. The heroic Fingerwisher of the Imperial Army, and now the head of Liberal's Royal Army. And quite the stud, too. I mean, dang!
Yes. Sorry, we had to break to you like this, Estelle, but your dad's kind of a dilf among Calvarian women.
What?
Yeah.
I heard that you had a daughter, but I didn't expect you to meet you like this. Well, I'm just still kind of experiencing it myself still. You're off to a good start, then I think. We at the embassy relied on the guild a number of times in the past.
Nah, not that one. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this lady's voice. I've only met her like once, and well, it'll be pretty easy to give her like a posh voice. She very much hates like the nobility of the Erebonian Empire. So giving her like a posh voice wouldn't like do her justice. You know what I mean?
Well, if the chance comes up, sure. Well, we'll see you around.
Now let's talk to you one more time. So bright, RMC was the guild great? Okay. Didn't take them on. Alright. Alright, let's get skedaddle.
La 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 la. We gotta go shopping today.
Save the books in Armor Schmidt for the heart. Make sure you find the time to read. My recommendation, yes, it would be the... We already read the Dull Knight. We already know that princess is having a taste of Pedro every day for the rest of her life. I can already tell you. Oh, first counter merit of her own due to dismantling the Donmore family home. Ruins Cornerstone Sea traffic and many Republican ships put to port there. I need to check up on it. Oh, okay, so... This comes off is a bit too abrasive, and I need to step in and smooth things over at. Generally, she generally does care about her country, though. That much I know for sure. So, as such, I'm more than happy to do anything I can to help her. Also, she's kind of hot. Not gonna lie. I mean, take those glasses off, let her hair down. Damn, I'm pretty sure no man would resist her. Alright, is he back yet? Alright, perfect. Alright, can we go in then? Sure. As long as the Erebonian Embassy. Do you remember her? Okay, yeah. Extraterritorial rights, all that crap. You know, it's kind of... Again, I know I said this once, but like it's kind of funny how we have like the princess with us going to all these places. This is quite the building. No, right?
This place definitely matches the California Embassy in terms of fanciness. Grandiose and yet powerful at the same time.
Kind of gaudy if you ask me.
It's very imperial, if nothing less.
It is strange. It is a stage upon which the Empire can parade its influence and power. Alas, that the actors are unequal to the set dressing. You realize Lord Krennic would hit the roof if you say that. Let me guess, Mueller? Hey, it's our boy! Ah, my most bosom companion. It has been an age. Are you well, dear Mueller? he has the freaking anime angry thing, vain thing. It would appear if I could cut you in half and be done with it. I told you again to ensure we are constantly aware of your location, and you... but tis a tactic of the war of love. Do you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Still bright, you have my thanks. I can only imagine the trouble this idiot's been causing you.
Actually, it hasn't been too bad, I guess.
Aw, that you know, I gotta say that's kind of cute. Like when it's just like Estelle and Olivier, she's all like, you know, uptight and like
Like, Olivia, you idiot!
And when Mueller comes in, she's like,
You know what? He's actually been a good friend. You know, he keeps me good company and all that stuff.
just like, you know, like poking her fingers together.
He's been really well-mannered comparatively. He's been really well-mannered comparatively.
Well, ignoring the lunatic. I presume you have business here at the embassy.
Yes, sir.
God damn it. Hold on 1 second. You know, I think I still have tea somewhere in the house. Maybe I should warm this up because I know cold water would like damage my voice even more. So, I mean, the water I'm having right now is room temp, but I kind of feel like it should be a bit warmer. You know what I mean? Maybe I should leave it out in the sun so it can like actually get warm. That letter, right. I'm a bit somewhat concerned myself, but I'm surprised the guild is active. There's a request from Brigadier General Bright and the Royal Army, I take it.
Technically, yes, but we're trying to investigate as neutral as we can. You know, nobody's guilty till proven. That kind of thing.
A committal mindset. A committal mindset, no doubt. Why he choose you? Very well. I shall introduce you to Lord Ambassador Kranich. I suspect you'll find it easier to gain his trust if I do the introductions as opposed to a certain someone.
Really? Thanks, Mueller.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Wait. You really have so little faith in me.
You thought we had faith in you for this? Get real, Olivier.
If you introduce us, you probably want to have us kicked out.
Sorry, Olivier.
The sting is being forsaken. The sting is the truth. The sting is the truth, maybe. Lord Kranich is in his office on the second floor. I shall go announce your arrival. Give me a moment.
We'll wait then.
So, Pizza Jojo, I don't know if you're still here, but like the voice thing, is it like just in Japanese or is it like can also be in English too? I'm just wondering out of curiosity's sake. I mean, I don't mind if it's like Japanese. That's totally fine with me. Kamiya. I know it's pronounced Camellia, but I want to say Kamiya. Because the two L's make the E sound in Spanish.
Oh hey, it's been a while, Olivier. Are these your guests?
Indeed, one can call them guests, but I'm more inclined to think of them as my soulmates. Our days spent together have been so tender, so sweet. I feel to merely call this force love does a disservice to our bond. Is that so, Estelle?
My. Wait, does that mean you've dumped Mueller? My head hurts. God damn it. I'm starting to understand Mueller's suffering. I wonder who Olivia's really targeting. What do you think? Is Mueller still...
Is Mueller still...
Is one only... Or has he moved on to greener pastures?
Why you need only ask?
No thanks.
All the books in this room were published in Loboro. Stories about someone's nation start with their culture. You're free to read them, but please put them back when you found once you're done. Hello. Oh, Cornelia! Oh, sweet! I can read the whole book again. I guess that makes sense, considering it takes place in the Empire. The Empire! But I've already read it, so I'm gonna ignore it for now. Counselor Alfrey. Hey, Olivier. I went to the hot springs. I'm so envious. I've been working until I'm dead on my feet, getting around for the signing ceremony. Okay. The closest imperial city to Liberal borders is a place called Parm. I'm actually from there, by the way. It's close to Bose, which makes it convenient to return home for visits. Of course, it's not so convenient to visit the imperial capital from there. There aren't any public scheduled liners to Erebonia, so I have to switch over to the railway system. Oh, that makes sense. Alright, Parm. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Alright, so this is his office? Wow. You might want to say that until we actually get into his office, Estelle. This is just his doors. These are just the doors. Indeed. Shall we make our grand entrance and shock the ambassador into silence?
You know, I can totally cut you in half, you know.
I apologize for the wait. Lord Krennic will see you now.
Let's go then. Let's go.
Oh, you have a butler here. Interesting. Ambassador Krennic. Does he have an earring? Oh yeah, he does have earrings. Well, not really earrings, more like piercings, but you know what I mean. Welcome to the Erebonians. Welcome to the Erebonian Embassy. Yes, I am Lord Neville Krennic, the duly appointed ambassador and voice of the Empire in this land.
I'm a celebrant of the Bracer Guild.
Zim Vantek, also of the guild. Yeah, sure. You're Chloe Rins, second-year student, and totally not royalty at all.
I'm Chloe Rins, second-year student at the Junior Royal Academy, and assistant to the Bracers.
And I'm a servant of love and peace, Olivier Linheim. You. I heard you'd gone missing in Elmo Village. Trying to worry Mueller further, Olivier. Or me, for that matter. It's just strict dressing down. Much more, and I'll have to lose my jackets. Saying that aside. You are here to inquire about the threatening letter, yes? What do you want to know?
Okay, I'll be direct, sir. Do you my behind the letter? Is there anyone in the Empire who might oppose the signing of the pact?
You are direct. You are direct, young Bracer. I appreciate that. I can tell you truthfully, however, that I can only think of no such person. His Majesty is very happy with the pact as it stands in fact. And no one within the Empire will be foolish enough to gainsay his leadership. On such a matter, of course.
Yeah, I bet. So, you think it's all for someone outside the Empire then?
What other answer could there be? You want my opinion? It's the opposition party in Calvar behind all this. Some silly ploy to make the president look bad, no doubt. Opposition doing whatever it pleases. This is a perfect example of the fallacies of mob rule. Huh. I have a question that, your lordship. don't get me wrong, our major political parties basically beat each other over the head at any time they can, but even if the pact fell apart due to this, I don't think anyone can blame it on President Rocksmith. Details. You think the mob thinks like that? Pah. Well, no. Zen has a point. I can tell you from experience that there are some members of our Congress that I don't like. All I can say for certain is that the person issuing these threats cannot be from our empire. Huh, really? So, no faction within the military, perhaps? I mean, after all, this nation was at war with Liberl 10 years ago. Maybe someone has some ulterior motives and they don't want to share. That should be more than enough assurance for you.
Well, excuse me, Lord Credit. May I ask what Chancellor Osborne's opinion of the non-aggression pact is?
What? Floss, riposte, Chloe.
Who?
Olivia's thinking to himself, that's my princess, that's my girl. The highest appointed official of our most glorious and august imperial government, the Blood and Iron Chancellor, Otto von Bismarck. Gilead Osborne. Ozzy Osborne. Norman Osborne. Alright, okay, I'm sorry. Alright, Blood and Iron Chancellor. His nickname comes from his personal motto, our nation's peace must be built on the foundation of blood and iron. He ripped that off from Otto von Bismarck. Otto von Bismarck said our times will be decided not by pens or conference rooms, but by blood and iron. And I think he said that remorsefully too. At least half remorsefully. He has overseen the expansion of the railway system, as well as the annexation of several smaller states on our borders through less than diplomatic means.
Annex, wait, you mean he...
Olivier! How could you criticize your empire's chancellor? Oh, but devil, how was I criticizing? I was simply stating the facts. But come now, it wouldn't hurt to be a bit more cooperative, no? We've already spoken with the lovely Ambassador Cochrane over the Calvarian embassy. She was quite helpful, you see. What? Why, if we don't help these people now, it will give them a cause to doubt the character of Erebonia. After all, one's a citizen from Calvad, and the two are citizens of Liberl, who, may I remind you, we started a war with 10 years ago, so... That would be a tragedy, wouldn't you agree? My Lord Kranich, there's no need to keep information related to this hidden. May I humbly suggest that being open in this case will not present a problem. You have a point, Mueller. Very well. Oh, sure, you listen to Mueller, but when Olivier says it, you have a problem, huh? To answer your question, Miss, Chancellor Osborne, like His Majesty, is most receptive to this pact. In fact, I hear he is actually the one who suggested His Majesty should sign it.
Really? This is looking forward to getting the engine, right?
No, apparently he recommended His Majesty before any mention of the engine. If anything, I'm glad that there is harmony at home over this pact. There's been no pressure for us to negotiate. I hate to say it, Estelle, but it's looking like there really isn't any chance it's someone here from the Empire.
Yeah, looks that way.
I want to be. I mean, I would give him like a soft pass. Like I'd still be suspicious no matter what, because you know, even Cochrane might have been lying, but if the game says so, the game says so, I guess. Master, thanks a lot for your questions. See, it is as I said. If you're looking for a guilty party, you should look elsewhere.
Oh, but one sec. You don't mind, we have one more question.
Still asked? Okay, yeah. Yes, a most pitiable situation, the separation of a child from our parents. Imperial traders do visit the embassy at times, but return from Crossbow. Do not recall no such man. Are you familiar with this Hayworth, Mueller? No, I've never heard of the man either.
got kind of grim.
To search at once for both the blackmailer and the lost child, child's parents sounds most trying. May seem trite, but I do wish you luck, young lady.
Thanks, Lord Krennic.
Allow me to show you to the gate then. Okay. Oh, no wait, Secretary Barkley. I imagine you must be having a difficult time trying to find the culprit. Now, I suppose if there were some clue, any clue, at all, we wouldn't be in a position we're in now. Still, don't hesitate to let us know if we can be of assistance. Okay, no. Continues to prove itself a harsh one indeed. Several months ago, I received reports concerning the Bracer Guild. Various branches have been attacked. Ah, yes. Given that your Bracer cells, I fear that they may be an easy target for whoever was responsible. Yes, the attack that our dad had to fight off. I wish you and your fellow Bracers well. Do not lose hope. Alright. Huh? Could this be? This book is banned in Erebonia. Who put this on the shelf? Vander's like, Crap, Investor Krennic's new, I get an earful. Oh, I know. You there, take this book. Receive Gambler Jack Volume 4. Perfect. Book called Carnelia. Yeah, we already read it. I don't know who the author is, but I guess that they're probably from the Empire. They describe the capital in such vivid detail, there's no way they couldn't have done it without living there. Chancellor Osborne is a former man of the military turned politician. I believe he reached his position, 10 years ago? 10 years ago. Was it before or I'm guessing it was like after like the 100-Day War. I remember he elevated through the political world very quickly. Interesting. The World Kingdom is what we would call the buffer state. Buffer states are what we call countries sandwiched between larger nations, forming a barrier that prevents conflict. It's imperative that said buffers ensures a balance of power between those nations, if it wants to stay independent anyway. Perhaps the non-aggression pact also exists to uphold the balance of power. Balance of power. What bullshit. Don't tease the ambassador too much. The Chancellor's been giving him enough stress. The poor man's hair has grown thinner as of late. Ha! That's funny.
Thanks, Mueller. Talking with the ambassador was a big help.
No, you don't need to thank me. Alright, no, you don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything important, really. Besides, this is a problem affecting all of our nations. We should be working together. Huh, indeed. Huh, indeed.
I do hope we can solve this. Huh? Olivier, you're awfully quiet.
Hmm? Oh, it's nothing. I'm simply lost in the reverie of the moments. It doesn't concern our current business. Pay me no mind.
Okay.
Olivier, you'll be staying here at the embassy in the evenings while you're here in Grancel, yes? What else? I would not miss the chance to have more sweet dreams in your bed as always.
What? Oh my.
Stop with the jokes before you give the ladies too many ideas and images. All of a sudden, Estelle and Chloe have an awakening of yaoi. Push those jokes too far, and I may have to spear you upon the embassy flagpole. Oh my! That's the direction I should approach from. You teach me more every day. Alternatively, I could just cut you in half right here. I'm fairly sure I could explain it to the Lord Krennic. Let me rather less slowly. Forgive the jokes, my friend.
So that's how you keep Olivia. So that's how you keep Olivia under control. Maybe I should write this down.
Huh, I'd say they match each other perfectly myself. That's a terrifying thought. Well, regardless, I shall pardon myself here. Good luck with the rest of your investigation.
Thanks again, Mueller.
Okay, with the embassies out of the way, all that stuff is liberal news.
Hopefully, now, someone will, hopefully now or someone will be able to help us. Hopefully, shall I be off?
Please pass through. Oh, so we can go back in at anytime we want. A black-haired soldier came out of the embassy just a bit ago. His expression was impressive, but he was so cool. Hey, back off! Back off, Barry! That man's mine! Oh, whoops. Oh, I haven't talked to you yet. I wonder if Princess Claudia... Oh, wait. No, I did talk to you. Just being silly. Actually, no, yeah, I should save because I got the book and on to the World News Service. If you have business reporters, they're trying to stay on phone. Okay. Oh, still.
Hi, Chief. It's been a while.
What do you need today? What's this with Niall?
Yeah, I got some questions. On some guild business. Is back from around yet?
Yeah, he's back, but I think you stepped outside to do some coverage.
Figures. He always seems pretty busy.
Well, that's our job after all. Don't worry. Don't know where he is, but I heard he'll be back by the evening.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Alright, so we should start. We can probably the let's see this. Yeah. I run the cultural column, so I don't have super tight schedule like some of the people above me. But the flip side of that is I get used hard to help out with other things. It's not easy. If anything, I'm so busy it's kind of depressing. Hey, Noticia. If I'll be writing the article about the signing ceremony, I guess I should go cover things at the villa. Well, is just about perfect, so I bet a walk along the Arab scenic route would be nice. Arab scenic route. HP2, heal, and freeze. Freeze, cheese! I challenge you. Sorry, I'm just checking my ordnance real quick. Cannot install two of the same type of quartz. I wonder what that means. Ah, whatever. Okay, let's test the castle. Julia's my idol. I guess sneaking into the grounds on 12 is the best way. Wait, what? Miss Julia, my idol. How on earth can I meet you? Now where do we go next? The Winfield here feels amazing. Oh yeah, fishing spots, all that stuff. Good day, Your Highness. Please don't overwork yourself today, my lady.
Hello, Dan. Hello, Altus. Don't worry, I'm fine. Still, I have some business in the castle to attend to. Could you let us pass, please?
Of course, Your Highness. By your command, my lady.
Wow.
Only slightly popular, isn't she? I think I'm starting to get what the Duke guy is so jealous. Starting to get why the Duke guy was so jealous. Yeah, I mean, oh come on, be real. Who wouldn't fall to their knees for Princess Claudia? I mean, hell, I would. I'd be like, I'd probably just like, you know, like get to my knees, bow down, and everything. Now entering Ladies Chloe and Estelle and their entourage. Open the gates. Opening the gates. Keep going. You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop. Please come in. Don't worry, Princess. We'll buff out those scratches.
Thank you, you two. Well, Estelle. Welcome back to my house, as it were. Come on in. Thanks.
Aw, wholesome Yuri. Please enter. Please enter.
Okay, time to nose around the castle bit. So I'll see. I'll talk to Queen Alicia about to ask about the letter and just say hi, but let's see. Who else? Julia's gone, right?
Oh yeah, Julia's training at Lestian Fortress, and thank goodness, because there's stalkers out there.
Yes, she's currently at Lestian Fortress, overseeing the refitting of the RSI.
Well, it's going to make things a bit harder on us. She probably could have given us a lot to help with this mess. Who else could confer with a window?
With Julia absent, I think our best bet is Hilda, at least concerning Ren's parents. If they were ever visited the castle, she would know. Yeah, Hilda kind of seems to have some sort of castle sense about these things. So, where will we find them, you think? Grandmother should be in her chambers at this hour. And Hilda, if she is in the maid's room, they can tell us where she is at least. Good idea! Maid's room, and then Queen's chambers. Here, off we go.
Yeah, fuck that. We're gonna explore the castle. Tucker. My duties are slowly normalizing, but I still have quite busy. As ever, there are still many inquiries from the Sinistry about the coup d'etat. I'm in charge of the various kinds of reparations, but there's just a amount of problems to get through. I imagine my wife's enjoying non-stop fishing by now. Oh, there you are, Helmuth. That's right. Not only am I going to be worthless as a man, but my position as husband will be in danger. As her husband will be in danger. Alright, if I train Sig, I'm sure I can catch up to my wife. Dude, be honest. Your fishing rivalry is only just amplifying your nightlife, so to say. We're still cleaning up after the coup d'etat. Right now, I'm investigating the intelligence division's budgets and their real expenses. From the looks of it, there are signs that the budget was manipulated. Where could their money gone to? I wonder. Alright, let's go bother the royal guard real quick. The moment Captain Schwartz Captain Schwartz of the royal guard is away. Well, it's in Grancel Castle. To think that the already state-of-the-art our site can go even further. I wonder what kind of ship it will become. Probably like the Enterprise. I'm afraid Captain Schwartz isn't here right now. She's currently like, yeah, I know. We just want to talk, man. Oh, interesting. Doors closed tight. Regus. Once we closed the door leading to the sewers, we finally stopped getting so many rats in our storehouse. Really, the nerve they had to chew on the food that the people put so much effort to bring in. Nasty little creatures. Alright, we're gonna have this little chicken, some of the soup, a loaf of bread, some wine. Folk. The head cook is incredible. It's crazy how many recipes that guy knows. Maybe I can get him to teach me a few. Ooh, some salads, an omelet. Head cook, Grievous? General Kenobi. Why, Your Highness. Claudia, I see you're the most well today. May I ask what brings you to our humble kitchen? What is it? I'm sorry, I'm very busy cleaning here. Sorella. Oh, the main quarters? Go straight ahead for a while and you'll see the entrance. The door to the right is the entrance to the main quarters. We know.
Mrs. Stella? And Miss Claudia? And Miss Claudia? Mr. Zinn too. Pardon me, it's been quite some time.
Huh, sure has.
Yeah, reminds me, you let me your maid uniform, Shay.
Oh, Estella's a maid?
Yeah, it was to meet with the queen. Oh, and Joshua had to wear one too. She did her magic, and her face, on his face, on his face with her makeup. She was all pumped up to do it. Oh my. Oh my. Joshua in a maid outfit. That's my personal maid. Oh. Me likey.
Joshua, who once played the role of the Princess Cecilia, so perfectly also portrayed as a maid servant. Oh, noble endeavors, both. I am sure it must be quite the beauteous to behold. I regret all the more I cannot attend the Duke's banquet.
Alright, Shay. Do you know where Lady Hilda is?
Okay, I believe Miss Hilda's in the library. As I recall, she said she had something to look up.
As I recall, she said she has something to look up. Library, got it!
Okay. Got anything in here? Primrose. It's such a relief that the Duke's staying over at the villa. After all, the Duke always staring at people with these lecherous, dirty eyes. Ugh. Yeah, I know, right? He can be such a creep with the maids. Oh, my game was about to crash there for a while, but like, nope, I just simply stopped. Booga booga. Booga booga. Okay, if we go upstairs, we'll talk with the queen, but if we go... So I'm going to say that for last. Why, Highness, Claudia, welcome home. Would you like something? I would be happy to prepare some tea. Someone up here? Nope. Okay, let's head to the library. Oh, well, time to start cleaning guest rooms. Once I'm done with the guest rooms, it's off to the tiny library. Yeah, you really need clean. I mean, look, there's literally dust coming up from right behind me when I run. It's kind of funny. Council blueprints, the 7 treasures, the full details of the 100-Day War. I was asked by Her Highness to compose a list of books removed by the Intelligence Division. I wonder what they were investigating. A curious selection. Okay. Hey, Hilda, what's up?
Hello, Hilda. If I startled you, but I'm sorry if I startled you, but I just got back. Hi, Alice. Sorry, I've been out of touch. It's quite alright. It's quite alright. I'm glad to see you all well. I understand the princess has been assisting you in style.
Need more water. Alright, excuse me.
I'm very glad to see you home safe. Ah, Hilda! You're embarrassing Estelle, Hilda. Speaking of helping Estelle, I returned partially to inquire about something about the guild is investigating. Ask you a few questions, Hilda.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to follow Agate around. He should have been at the hotel. Shit. Or, wait. He was supposed to go to the hotel and the church, I believe. He's probably gonna be at one of those two. Maybe he's at the docks.
If I can be your assistant, ask me anything. I think that there may be a few too many onlookers to speak here, however. Let's borrow the guest room.
What? Why? It's just him. Okay.
Yes, I see. You're attending to the investigation of that letter we received, and then I take you want to know if I have any idea what the center might be. That's it exactly. We're investigating all the locations that receive letters. See if we can ferret out some clues. Well, firstly, thank you for your efforts. Just receiving that letter was unsettling. I'm afraid I can be of little aid in naming suspects, however. The only thing I can say with confidence is that it is not the work of anyone in the castle. Yeah, we can't figure that one. Who was the letter you're addressed to, out of curiosity?
Sorry. Had to yawn.
Believe me, if I can lay my hands on the fool who wrote that.
Oh, pardon me. I was wondering, were there any other suspicious letters received in the castle recently? One critical of royal decisions, for example.
Ah, well. Hilda, please. Help us for my sake, if no one else's. We need as much information as we can in order to make a judgment. Very well. There have been several letters delivered with no indication of the senders. They're not particularly critical of the royal decisions per se. There were largely pensions to reduce the annual Colonel Richard's sentence, or no Colonel Richard's sentence. I suspect at least some of the citizens of Grancel, but the rest I cannot be sure on. People want Colonel Richard freed?
No less than expected of a man who once strove to be my rival. His popularity endures, even after his capture and shaming.
The Colonel was very skilled and competent. And everyone knows that. It's unusual at all to be able to regret losing him.
I'll personally bet on those letters not being related to our little threat. Requesting something of a royal hand is one thing. Trying to force it to do something is a wholly different thing altogether.
Well, still, even knowing the letters exist helps. Oh, one more thing, Hilda.
Alright, what about Ren? Ooh, okay, hold on, I'm gonna stretch.
Yes, I remember him.
Wait, hold on.
Say what? Is he an acquaintance of yours, Hilda? Not as such. He asked for a tour of the castle interior a few days ago. I happened to otherwise be unoccupied, so I showed him about it. His wife and daughter were with him as well. Really? Hey!
Alas, this provides us with a little clue as to where the Halos may have gone.
Yes, my apologies. There was something that bothered me, however. What would that be? The child greatly enjoyed the tour. However, her parents felt it as though they were barely even present throughout the entire thing. They seemed even tempered and normal enough when they spoke to me, but when combined with your story, I wonder if they were under strain.
Not able to pay attention after coming to a place as a tour. Sounds like something was on their minds, all right.
Yes, it seems like they were in some kind of trouble even then.
This gives us a clue as to where they went.
Thank you very much, Hilda. I think this gives us some good leads. I'm glad I can be of help. Oh, Princess, I'll be staying here at the castle tonight, I trust. And if your friends like accommodations... But... I intend to stay here in Grancel, yes, but, you know... Well, how about it, everyone?
Oh, you forget. They're expecting me at the They're expecting me to be a pest at the embassy tonight. I can hardly disappoint. I do appreciate the offer, however. Yeah, and I've got what's basically a permanent room at the Calvardian embassy. Thanks, but I think I got declined this time.
I should probably ask Agate, and Tina before committing to anything. We've got Ren too. That's true. It sounds like she loves the castle. I shall keep your rooms ready in case you wish to stay. Thanks, Hilda. Thank you, Hilda. Not at all. I must return to the main quarters. Please, let me know if you need anything else.
Alright, if you'll pardon me, okay. Alright, now's the perfect time to stretch. Okay, so I still need to meet with the queen.
Should be in her chambers, right? I'd be surprised if she isn't.
Let's not keep her waiting then. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find Let me see if I can find Agate real quick. He's probably in the hotel. Nope. Yep. So, what are you here for? This is my area, ain't it? You go check elsewhere. Sure more about threatening letter, given how vague its contents were, but I must admit, having embraced your guild and investigate is quite a relief. I'd be happy to assist, okay. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, where's Tita and Ren now? Okay, they're probably not at the store. Maybe they're in the Orbital factory. Well, I've seen people. Okay. Why doesn't he understand that? How about this guy? This phony baloney right here? A big fight with Tom. Lately, he's been fixing and hasn't helped around here at all. He keeps doing that, even though getting customers to buy replacements would lift sales. Sporadically, like paying him to lose business. Well, I mean, like, even if you like stop that, like people are gonna like call you a hack and like say you're trying to rip them off, like trying to buy new stuff. So you know, just let him you know, just like let him keep repairing, man. Not in here. Nope, not in here anymore. Maybe they're buying ice cream? Nope. Oh, maybe they're in the museum. Yep. Ah, there they are.
So this meeting, really simple, but it can.
But it condensed a lot of different.
Inventions into it. The person who created it is pretty incredible, huh? I want to invent something like that someday. And she's gotten started. The person who created this theory is pretty incredible, huh?
Okay, one minute.
Tia gets this weird look in her eyes when she sees a machine. Is she always like this? Sorry, that's pretty much her default setting.
Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? Okay, grancel casting. Yes. Aha, now I'm queen. Screw you, camera. Tell me not, I can't zoom around.
Behold, peasants! It is I, your new queen, Estelle!
My Lady Claudia. If you're looking for Her Majesty the Queen, she's currently resting in her room. Please pass through. Let's go into Chloe's room.
Dear diary, I think Joshua is so hot. If only he picked me instead of Estelle.
She's not here.
Ah, you finally arrived.
Nah.
Ah, you finally arrived. Huh? Grandmother?
All of a sudden she's evil now? Oh, nah, just kidding.
Scream! What? See? I see. See was being thoughtful, wasn't he? See was being thoughtful, wasn't he? Yes. He let me know you were coming. Welcome home, Claudia. Oh, still, you're always welcome, as long as I remain queen. Your father explained everything not long after you left to train. It pains me to know you carry such a burden. Oh, thank you very much, Your Majesty. Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Still, I know what I gotta do, and Chloe's been a huge help. So, I'm okay, don't worry. I see. Your son is getting new steel since we last met, Estelle. Mr. Vedic and Mr. Lenheim. Both of you, of course, are also welcome in my home. Let us retire to my chambers. I shall have some tea prepared.
Alright, okay, before we start, I actually need to use the bathroom, so... you know what? I don't need to do a potty break thing. Also, I do need to pick up some munchies, so I will do like a 3-minute ad break, and once I'm back, we'll go ahead and continue. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, that took longer than I expected because I decided to heat up a leftover pizza. Just one slice though. Okay, still hot, so I'm gonna read this. Well, Cools.
So you come about the letters. I wasn't aware that they had been sent to the cathedral and the embassies as well.
Okay, so I have to go to the cathedral, or does Aggie have to go to the cathedral? No. We go to the news service, and Aggie goes to the cathedral. Okay.
Your fears are not groundless. It is difficult to think such a thing as a mere childish prank. Yes, Your Highness. That's why we're trying to talk to people affiliated with this case to see if we can find some clues. Grandmother, do you have any idea who might be responsible? Especially someone within the borough. Claudia, what do you think? Me? As a possible heir, your thoughts should dearly be on the forces moving within our nation. Would you share your opinion with me? Very well.
Deep breath.
I don't believe there's any force in the country which would truly oppose the pact. I've heard in various places, however, that following the coup, some of the extreme right-wing citizens are feeling very concerned.
Figures.
Their frustrations might be at the root of these letters, maybe. Very good. My opinion is more or less the same. Sorry, but I don't quite follow. Alan. Colonel Richard was not the only man who brewed the idea of expanding and empowering our military. In the wake of the failed coup, however, the matter is effectively untouchable. I can imagine all who share this mindset are quite dissatisfied and worried about for our safety. Okay, so...
Oh, what the? Okay, there we go.
You lawyers are from believers in military control and expansion? Like the intelligence division guys still on the run? That would be the sword, yes. Short of it, yes. In that case, then, I would say I bear the responsibility for this as much as they. It was my beliefs that led them to take such actions in the first place, after all. Grandmother. I don't know. I don't think they have the right to be all blar. Let's turn people into be scary because we're sore losers. No, there are a few things more precious than the freedom to express one's self-style. Remember, even though those who promote military empowerment in a war footing to do so, of the love of liberal, do so out of the love of liberal and its people. They have as much a right to express that idea as any of ours. And listening to all such opinions and choosing to do how to guide the country that is the ruler's responsibility.
Though in that case, I'd rather doubt they'll actually try to stop the ceremony. Yes. All right. Is my pizza cold yet? No, still a bit searing.
Assuming that letter is from the expansionists, yes, and that is quite possible. With Colonel Richard under arrest, they have little power to with which to act. The problem lies with the idea that someone else may be responsible. If that is the case, then I fear I can offer you little advice or knowledge. Oh, rats!
Queen Alicia, if I may broach a question.
Of course, Olivier. Whatever you wish.
Why are you so determined to act upon this non-aggression pact now? Your own country is still deeply confused and unsettled from the coup attempt. Most rulers will think this time to focus solely on one's own country, not the affairs of others.
Olivier, you are talking to a queen, you know. It's alright, Estelle. Olivier has a point. The plans and proposals for the pact, however, far predate the coup. Further delays would only harm the dignity of the nation. The crossbow issue is causing a great deal of friction again, as well, and I hope this can help. Crossbow, that's where Rent's from, isn't it? Yes, it lies due northeast of here, over the Crow Mountains, and directly between Erebony and Calvard.
Perfect. Ah, it's one of those situations, huh? Both Calvard and the Republic claim it should be part of their own sovereign territory, but some crossbowens want total independence. It's quite a mess. Yeah. Well. Crossbow is basically a fishbone stuck in two throats at once. I mean, why not just give him independence? I mean, after all, if it adds like another buffer state, that just like, you know, that should just like theoretically, you know, like, stop both sides from like trying to like take and fight each other. All the issues surrounding it just get called the crossbow problem.
I see, but boy, no wonder people get worked up about it then.
Oh, so you're aims to pluck out the bone with this pack then?
To continue the analogy, it is not the bone that can be removed in one gesture, sadly. If I can open a way to resolve the issue, however, yes. Laying the groundwork for resolving that issue will strengthen the peace across the entire region. And people remember liberals spurred it on.
I have underestimated you even more than I previously thought. Our vision of liberal was far more of a fool's errand than I ever even imagined. That much at least is painfully obvious to me now.
What are you going on about? Oh wait! Crossbow! Ren! Duh! Sorry to change the subject, Your Majesty, but...
Huh. Sure do. What?
Now it's a shot that dark, but I don't suppose you have any idea where they might be, Your Majesty. No. I'm very sorry, but I don't, however. If they visited the castle, especially recently, they'll know of it. Have you spoken to her? Yeah, we did. Hilda said they were behaving strangely. Almost strangely. I see. Oh, should you wish it, I can contact MacDowell and the Crossbow government. If that would help, ask whenever you need. Oh, thanks! Grandmother, thank you for all your help. We need to move on, unfortunately, but, don't be nervous. I know what you wish to say, I think. You'll be staying in the castle tonight, I guess. Let's speak then, once you are no longer busy. Alright.
Oh yeah, totally. Queen Alicia is like, it's definitely up there. I can already tell. Yeah, that is kind of weird to say. She is the perfect ruler. I kind of envy little Burl, to be honest.
Of course.
Oh my, do I sense a hint of patriotism from Estelle?
She's the queen after all. Chloe, what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's nothing. I was just struck again by how incredible a woman grandmother is. I really doubt I can ever live up to her. Oh.
Princess. When did Her Majesty the Queen take the throne?
Oh, she was 20 if I recall correctly.
And may I ask your age?
I'm 16, but oh.
My point. I truly doubt Her Majesty was a master politician the day she took the throne. You're not even as old as she was when she first donned the purple. I see little point in comparing yourself to her, as she is now. Wouldn't you agree? We martial artists tend to say that only those with the proper capacity can achieve this thing called unity of purpose. Even those with the greatest innate skill, like, say, Walter, only reach their peak through a journey of 1,000 steps. Yep, exactly. I think Her Majesty believes you have the capacity to get there, Princess. Just take one step at a time. Don't worry.
Oh, Lovey, Sin. Thank you, really. Good job, you two. That was gonna be awesome queen someday. I guess you go with pep talks as you get older, huh?
Get older? Gets older? How rude. I'm a fresh, youthful 25. 5 years younger than Zin here, even. You're the one to call out someone being rude, Olivier.
Well, anyway, just wanted to Elton and grandmother both. Yep, let's get back down, I guess. Guess let's speak off.
Okay, time to finish my pizza. Okay. Evening already. Time does fly when you're having fun. Alright, now I should be back, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Alright, let's see the newspaper. Oh. Haha, she's not there. I knew it. It was either going to be the Orbital Factory or the ice cream spot, and looks like they picked ice cream.
Oh, still not finished yet. I'll be done soon. So, would you wait just a little bit longer? I'm starting questioning why back to the guild. Really? Okay, I'll be back in wait.
Yeah, let's get dinner.
Hey, ice cream so yummy too. Why won't Aggie eat any with me? Maybe he doesn't like ice cream? I don't think that's quite it. So Aggie we're talking about. He's probably embarrassed, so he's turning you down. So he doesn't want to be with a kid like me, you mean? Do you think I could get him to eat some with me when I'm older? I don't know. Why don't you ask him yourself? But a grown-up Tita and Agate? What a waste on someone like Agate. Huh?
What? No, Estelle, no. Don't say stuff like that. Alright. When it goes to Cafe in the West Block, the curry, they're super good and dangerous. More like, what are we gonna eat today? Actually, hold on a second. I don't think tender poultry is part of the thing. Oh right, we need red pepper. Okay. Okay, red pepper. Ah, here we go. black pepper too, because of course. I just want black pepper though, because I don't have enough tender poultry. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we do just eat it. Okay. Kibbled salt. And black pepper. Okay. Kibbled salt and black pepper.